name is Yoru.
Okay.
He's like this really cool like Japanese guy that can his ultimate ability where he pulls out like this mask and puts it on his face and he becomes invisible and he can like stalk and find where people are and then he can appear and shoot you in the face. And then
would you guys teach? Okay, go ahead.
The person I main I used to main Yoru, but now I like
main is your main character.
Yeah, like who you mainly play. Now I main Reina, who's like this. I don't know where she's from, but she's like this badass. Like she has like these cool like I don't know like purple magic powers, I guess. And one of her abilities where she can like send out like an eye that blinds people. And then my favorite thing about her is her ability. Her two other abilities you can only use after you get a kill, so you have to actually be good at the game to use her. But after you get a kill, either you can heal yourself, which is really good because there's not that many healers, and being able to heal yourself is really good.
I like being a healer in games because it like gives me a chance to survive, and plus you help your teammates.
Yeah, and then there's her second ability where you can basically, you basically become in like a ghost form, and people can't do damage to you, so you can like escape before you get shot right away. So you can like get a kill, move back, get another kill, move back over and over. And then
it's so satisfying.
Yeah, it's like, and when you get that ace, it's like, when you have like the first 3 kills or like first 4 kills, you're like, oh, especially in the first 4 kills, because it's so tense since you're usually low HP, and you're just like, I need to get this last person, I need to do this.
I love your enthusiasm,
Silas. The most unsatisfying thing is, so basically, have you ever seen CSGO?
No.
No? Okay, well, doesn't really matter. Doesn't matter that much. But basically, one of the
dad when you get going, you guys are so much alike.
One of the teams tries to defuse a bomb, and one of the teams plant the bomb. So the only way to get an ace, you can't just kill the entire enemy team. If you're on the team that's trying to defuse, you also have to defuse. The most unsatisfying thing is when you get all 5 kills and then you don't defuse and you don't get to hear that so satisfying ace.
Ace.
It's the most satisfying thing ever. Also,
I love that feeling.
Oh, also like
when something is super satisfying.
It was really expensive.
That's one of the things of video games, like massive.
And some people would say it wasn't worth it, but I think it was worth it. I bought a super expensive skin bundle that came with like a bunch of different skins, and the noises whenever you get a kill are so satisfying. It's like I can't even explain how satisfying it is. And then the ace, it's like, dude, it plays like a little tune, and it's like, yes, let's go.
And I used to play Quake 2, and have you ever heard of the term gibbing?
No.
Like
yeah, when you like.
If you hit them with like a rocket
launcher. Hit them really hard, and then they just.
Yeah, it's basically if you hit them with a rocket launcher, or there was one other high power rifle that if you shot them just right, I think it was exploding, but you'd shoot them, and instead of just like dying and
they would like all their arms.
It was like a bomb of chunks, their arms, and it splattered off the wall. And it was so I mean, some people would find it horrifying, but I found it very satisfying because I didn't just kill you, I gibbed you.
That's what it's like in like. I played like Doom Eternal a little bit because it was at some friend's house, and basically there's a system where after you do enough damage to like a demon, you can walk up to them and punch them, and then it will activate this like usually super duper gory cutscene, but they'll like rip them apart. Oh, and it's so satisfying.
So what I was gonna say earlier, the most fun I ever had in games like Splitgate or first-person shooters that I play is that there's an ability as a team, like in Team Deathmatch, to communicate with a headset, but no one seems to use it or they're dumb. But like to play in a game like that, I don't care if people like are toxic or that's not gonna bother me because it's like whatever. I'll probably think it's funny some cases, or I'll be the.
It is fun.
Sometimes it's pretty
like
funny
smack talk.
People have like the worst insults ever.
Yeah, it's like trash talk.
It's like you suck so bad that.
Yes.
No, now it's just like, "Elle, you're bad. You're trash. Get better."
You're trash. That's what they always. That's what they're calling each other all the time.
And
you're trash. Like when I heard Flynn screaming like, "You fucking trash!" And I was like,
every
what?
now, I'll hear the things. But
I call my friends like trash stuff in the time, but that's just like for fun. But then there's people who like
they're just mean.
They're mean. Sometimes they're not even mean. They just get like so angry. Like it's not even like I'm not even like okay I'm bad. I'm just like I don't care. Like,
But there's always communication between teams.
yeah, that's the one thing.
Okay, that's why I want to play.
Yeah.
Because like if it was you, me, and Cooper.
Talking to the enemy team, you can only talk through text chat, but so people don't just like spam you by playing music or whatever. And the best thing is like there's not that many people that just do super annoying things. Like in COD and stuff. Have you ever played COD?
No.
No. Well, you don't want to be in a COD lobby. There's an entire meme about this sounds like a COD lobby because people are just screaming like
Call of Duty.
Yeah, Call of Duty. They just say the most horrible things like don't be in a COD lobby. Don't. A while ago, I used to play on the PS3 Call of Duty.
Don't go to the KTVB.
Yeah, I used to play Modern Warfare, and for a while I just had like everyone muted, but one time I decided, I'll unmute people so I can talk with my teammates, and people get so so overexcited whenever they get a single kill. Like they kill you once by like. The worst thing is when you die to a hacker and then they start screaming about how you're bad, even though they're flying through the walls, spinning in circles and killing everyone instantly. And I'm like, you're not good at the game.
This is great. I am listening to the exact same conversation me and the kids had about it from like hearing you say it too, and it's super adorable. Yeah. So. Literally everything Silas just said, Cooper and Flynn went over it, and it's
part of the culture.
It's part of the culture. It's so interesting. Like
also one of the absolute one of the reasons lots of people play Valorant over other FPSs is because
what's an FPS?
First person shooter.
Thanks.
Is because of Riot actually cares about its game. Unlike
it's a Riot game?
Yeah, it's made by Riot Games. But unlike Call of Duty or something, no offense to the Call of Duty developers, but also offense because they make horrible games.
But tell us what you really think, Silas.
Silas, I appreciate this about you very much.
But Riot actually cares. Like it gets consistent updates, and you'll basically never see a cheater in Valorant. And if you do, the most satisfying thing is if you watch not the most satisfying thing, but it's pretty satisfying. Is when you're fighting a cheater, like you've seen
a cheater, people have some sort of cheat bot.
But
thing?
yeah, there's streamers fighting cheaters, people just jumping up and down, aimbotting everyone, and then the most satisfying thing is when Riot detects a cheater, they instantly terminate the entire game. Nobody gets any points for it, and the cheater gets banned right away. So you just get to see cheater terminated, and it's like,
who?
That feels so good.
Yeah,
right?
You're like, yes.
They have hackers and cheaters that come in, and it fucks with everybody, pisses everybody off because it's completely unfair. And and Valorant is super strict on this. When that happens, you're out.
It's actually pretty funny. They cancel the whole game because it's sort of with your kids the kids won't confess to who left, whatever. That it's okay, if you're gonna be a dick on the person's team, then it's this is a consequence. Just think about that. If you ever decide to do that, this is what's gonna happen. You just ruin the game. Anyway, it's usually just jerks that like to do things like that.
Yeah, but some people would say this is bad, and some people say this isn't a reason to not download Valorant. I mean, I trust it because millions of other people do, and nothing bad has happened so far. But there's this thing, I can't remember the exact name of it, but it's basically this anti-cheat that installs onto your hard drive. So if it detects cheat on your computer, even when Valorant isn't running, it will terminate your account. Some people say it's a breach of privacy, but I mean, they don't look at anything until it just scans it, which I guess is kind of creepy, but I don't know, lots of games do it nowadays, so it's you can't escape everyone knowing your information. If you use Google, Google knows all your information.
Hey Silas, I'm getting pretty tired because the thing I really enjoy you, but would you guys teach me to play so I can play with them? And know that I'm not going to be that great, but it sounds like you can help me out.
I mean, you're pretty good at aiming in Splitgate, so you might be decent at it.
When I practice, I got to the point where I was an intermediate to occasionally with new players. I could just what's it called? There's like the killathon. It's like they have these just ridiculous names when you hit when
The
you
slight
kill.
problem is when playing with us, there's basically a system called ELO, which is basically like a rank system. So the higher ELO you are, you'll get matched with high ELO players, aka better players. And when you're matched with us, you'll get matched with high level players. But we can always try some like custom games and stuff, and you can practice.
Okay.
The biggest thing is you aim for the head. Most people like aim for the toes, and I'm like,
headshots.
I don't know why you wouldn't aim for the toes. Oh yeah, but can I get the Robux?
Oh yeah.